for me, I was also going to say that science and spirituality are the two pillars that I like to bridge the gap between. And when you really go into spirituality, you can break it down looking at physics, quantum physics. We're now just catching up to the science of what some civilizations, some cultures have known for thousands of years. And they knew in a different way. And Rob and I were talking a little bit before we got out here. It's that intuition, it's that different consciousness. But not through the mind or the brain. It's so celebrated in the West. And so getting out of that self that's very individual and very focused on what the mind can do, and realizing we have so many other senses and how we can be in harmony of being a real steward, not just of a planet that we may be occupying with other beings, but also of ourselves and how we show up. And so really that's going to take a different level of consciousness, and that's going to take self-awareness. And so that's something that, when you look at our current government and our, just not even in the US, everywhere, at these high levels, we're just playing power games, power dynamics all the time. Economics is a huge play, and as we move into, becoming, hey, we're all humans, and this is often what happens when people go to space, that their mindset shifts, and they come back without these labels of I'm a fighter pilot, I'm an astronaut, I'm a physicist, and they come back as a humanitarian. So for me, it's really that how do those two interplay with each other, and how do we co-create, and how do we find value without doing? Because that's going to be a big part of our story, especially as we move off-world and technology continues to advance, and open source and AI and robots do the jobs that we no longer need to spend time doing. I mean, if you go to Africa, there's people that spend their whole day to chop wood and carry water and wash their clothes. So they don't have time to be creative and do other things. And yes, they make time for it, but not to the same degree. So our new way of being is going to evolve with all of this technological advancement. And there's a lot of really cool things happening in these different spheres, and they're starting to come together and intersect, which is very, very exciting.
Amazing. We have so much to talk about.
I come from like a hardcore engineering background. I worked on over 300 satellites that went to space and built a big network of telescopes around the world that have found all sorts of new planets. About 5 years ago, in Central America, the day after an ayahuasca ceremony, I was meditating under this giant tree, and I saw the Earth as one organism bursting at its seams with life, and then the Earth growing humans so that we can help